Right. So today we are going to be taking a deep dive
Yeah.
into a season in the life of Emmanuel.
Ooh,
This
interesting.
book is a Canadian classic,
Mm.
and it explores a lot of heavy stuff,
Yeah.
actually.
Mm.
Poverty,
Yeah,
family dynamics,
right. Oh,
resilience,
wow. Okay.
and, well, it's based on the review,
Oh.
actually, that you sent me,
Hmm.
and there's a lot to unpack there.
I can imagine.
Yeah, this book, it's set in rural Quebec,
Okay.
and it revolves around this family
Uh-huh.
that's struggling with poverty, like, every single day. And
Yeah.
it's pretty bleak, honestly. But
Great.
the thing is, it's also incredibly beautiful
Okay.
at the same time.
Interesting.
But what really got me, though, what stood out to me,
Mm-hmm.
was the structure.
Oh, okay.
So instead of like a normal, straightforward story,
Right.
it's like these little snippets, these moments,
Mm.
all put together almost like a mosaic.
Oh, wow.
It's almost poetic,
Yeah.
wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. It's definitely not your typical narrative structure, but I think that's what makes it so
Right.
powerful, you
Yeah.
know? Like, by breaking away from that traditional linear storyline,
Uh-huh.
I think Blais really captures the essence of poverty, you
Right.
know?
Yeah.
How it can be so fragmented and unpredictable.
Mm.
As a reader, you're not just observing these characters from a distance, you're right there with them,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
in the thick of it, feeling everything they feel.
Totally. And the review mentions how Blais takes those really dark moments
Right?
and she balances them out with this incredible beauty,
Okay.
particularly when she's describing nature.
Yeah, I remember reading that.
Yeah, like there's this one part
Uh-huh.
where she talks about sunlight coming through the trees,
Yeah.
and it creates this kind of like ethereal glow.
Mm,
Even though they're surrounded by hardship,
right.
there's still this transcendent beauty all around them.
Exactly. And that contrast, that's what really hits you hard. Those moments of beauty, they're not just there for decoration.
No.
They're like little glimmers of hope,
Yeah.
little escapes from the harsh realities they're facing.
Yeah.
Remember that scene where Emmanuel's watching a bird fly away?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's like this tiny detail, but it speaks volumes about the human spirit, you know?
Right.
Our ability to find beauty and hope even in the darkest of places.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
It is.
It's like those little details become these really powerful symbols.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and speaking of powerful symbols, the review also mentioned Emmanuel's brother,
Yeah.
Jean Lemaitre.
Oh, right.
He's described as being really sickly,
Yeah.
but also incredibly poetic.
Yes.
It's like he represents that struggle between beauty and suffering that you see throughout the entire book.
Oh, that's an interesting way to look at it. Yeah, Jean Lemaitre, he's a really complex character. He's physically fragile, but his words, they have so much power to them. He really embodies this idea of resilience, you know, of finding meaning and expressing yourself, even when you're limited by your circumstances.
Yeah.
And those poems he writes, the ones he keeps secret, they're like these little bursts of light in an otherwise pretty bleak world.
Yeah, they're like his escape. And they kind of become an escape for the reader, too.
Exactly.
Now, let's shift gears a bit and talk about the translator, Derek Coltman.
Okay.
The review praised him for capturing the lyrical beauty of Blais's writing,
Right.
but also maintaining the intensity of the original French.
Yeah, that's not easy to do. Blais is right. It's so nuanced and layered.
Yeah.
Coltman, he had to like walk this tightrope between staying true to the original text and also making it accessible to English speakers.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine trying to translate those descriptions of nature or Jean Lemaitre's poems into another language and still have them evoke the same emotions?
It's a huge task.
It is. It really highlights the artistry of translation.
Definitely. Now, the review did point out
Yeah.
that the book can be a little challenging due to the structure and the subject matter.
Right.
But I think that complexity is actually what makes it so rewarding to read.
Oh, absolutely. It's not a book you can just breeze through. It requires you to really engage with it, to empathize with these characters and their struggles.
Yeah.
But if you put in the effort, it rewards you with this profound meditation on the human condition. It forces you to confront some uncomfortable truths about poverty and suffering, to wrestle with some difficult emotions. And by doing that, I think you connect with the characters on a much deeper level.
Yeah.
You find beauty in their resilience. And ultimately, it makes you reflect on your own life and experiences.
And I think that's what makes it so timeless. These themes of survival and identity and searching for beauty, they resonate with people across generations.
Yeah.
It might be set in rural Quebec,
Yeah,
but it's really a story about the human spirit.
absolutely.
So what we've learned from this deep dive into a season in the life of Emmanuel
Yeah.
is that nonlinear storytelling can be incredibly powerful, that exploring challenging themes like poverty can be incredibly rewarding, and that translation plays a vital role in allowing us to experience works of art from other cultures.
And it leaves us with this thought, doesn't it? Like, how does reading a story with a fragmented structure, like this one, change how we see the characters and their experiences? Does
Yeah.
it make their struggles feel more real, more immediate?
Right.
It's something to think about as you dive into this incredible book,
Yeah.
A Season in the Life of Emmanuel.
Well, thank you for joining us for this deep dive. We hope it's inspired you to check out the book for yourself and discover its depths.
Absolutely.
Until next time.
See you then.